Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. We are live and in effect on this Sunday night as we wait the markets to open up there in Asia, Hong Kong, and also Shanghai, I believe. Those markets will be opening up very soon, and we're going to be watching those. But up here a little bit early, going to answer some comments and say hello to you guys. Glad you guys are with us tonight. We've got Maria Asbul is here. We need God. Yes, we do. Good to see you. Mark B is with us. Rick Korutz is here. Sin City, The Stig. Wes Welk, good to see you again. And good to see Liquid Electrum is here, as well as JK Pioneer, Gold and Silver Junkie, Jimmy J, and Michael Church. Appreciate you guys joining us here tonight as we continue to forge through. We have Paula G is with us as well. Glad you guys are here tonight. Okay, let's get into it. We've got a comment from 8 years ago from the Silver Slacker. Says, very nice. Yeah, his slides are very well made. Indeed, they are. This is the Cyber Curtain Twitcher coin slide. He's been making these things a long time. Yes, indeed, he has. Red Crawler is here. Red Crawler, good to see you as well as Jeremy Baker. Appreciate you guys. Now, this is a video. If you've not seen it, I think you might be intrigued. I carried this Silver Eagle in my pocket for 33 years. And this is a comment from Christopher November. Says, awesome video. Wow, I have a 2001 Silver Eagle that I've carried for the last 22 years, but she still looks to be in borderline low range AU high XF. I love having her with me, though. You never broke with an ounce of silver with you wherever you go. That's true, Christopher. Yep, you're exactly right. Tomoko's Enterprise is here. Good to see you, sir. Welcome, Domestic Energy Assessments. And Constitutional Stacker is asking the question, are we rich yet? Yes, indeed. Well, I tell you what, in due course, we be smart with our money. And I may have made a mistake with mine this year. I might talk about that. I got to see where the chips will fall, but I very well have made a mistake. Yes, indeed. And I'll talk about that later. Good to see Silver Days. Gold Chick is with us. Dennis Niemeyer is here. Good to see you. Non-compliant. And Cyber Curtain Twitcher. Let's go back again because we're going to touch on some of these. This is the CCT coin slide unboxing video from 8 years ago. Flash Rider says, I will be in line with my popcorn and soda, my friend. Yes, indeed. So we watched as an unbox this. I still have that slide from his original series. He's improved upon the design since this. Ryan the Log, very nice. Hope to own one day. I hope you're able to get a CCT silver slide. So if you want to get one, contact Cyber Curtain Twitcher. He's here right now. He's been making them for 9 years now, and I got this one 8 years ago. Yes, indeed. Very good. Good to see Native Stacker is here. Welcome. Glad you guys are with me tonight. The markets will be opening up here in moments. It takes about 2 minutes for them to refresh over on Kitco's site, so we're going to go for a little bit and answer a few more comments before we watch these markets open. Yes, I do have the coffee, Mr. Dreams. It's right here. I'm going to slurp it right now. Here we go. Good stuff. I love the coffee. All right. Dan Cooper, you don't like to use fear. Most of your videos are fear-mongering, says Dan Cooper. Well, Dan Cooper, you must be new here because you have no idea of what you're speaking, but that's just it, you know. Some people that make these comments, they don't have a clue. They don't either listen or they selectively listen. But anyways, very good. So Dan Cooper, I hope you will watch other videos and eat your words. For sure, yes indeed. I don't do the fear thing. There's things to be scared about, but we don't make rash decisions based off of fear. And Nepcat says, please hold off on sound money till I make some profits on mining stocks. I also need the inflation to reduce the value of my loans. If you cannot beat them, join them. Make money the way the government makes money. I need about 3 times inflation, then I will be ready for a balanced budget. Am I being sarcastic? Absolutely, yes and no. There you go. Yep, I hear you. It's tough. Yeah, there's ways to diversify even with the precious metals markets, and mining stocks may be one of those. Yes, indeed. Very good. And let's see here. Hawaii Silver is here. Welcome, Hawaii Silver. Stacking Benjamins is here, as well as Cemetery Shop. Good to see you guys. We've got Carrie Taran says, what states are still not on board, and which state has the worst laws in regards to gold and silver? I know Kansas will still tax as gold and silver even though it's a Republican state. I think probably. Okay, Annie Oakley says she lives in Kansas and they do not stack gold and silver. I didn't think they did. And some of these states, though, they may have exemptions over $1,000. But anyways, very good. Mike D, if gold and silver were to become legal tender, do you think there's a conflict of interest between the use of for industry and banking? There's only a finite amount left. No, there will still be enough. And the thing is you may see an increase to some degree, but there may be some conflict of interest, but I don't think it's going to be quite a while before we see that. There's a lot of recycling of silver too. I think that's not been talked about a whole lot, but I think that's part of the reason why the price is still so low is because there's been a lot of recycling of silver. Let's take a look at the markets as they have opened now, and they are open there. Let's see here. We're looking at the world price here, and as of the Asian markets, we're going to refresh this out, pull this out until it livens up here. And okay, it doesn't show any activity yet. No change, so we're going to keep an eye on this. Strangely, rhodium is activating here. Up 2.41%, up $100 here to over 5,000 again. That's kind of odd. We'll keep an eye on this, though. Butterfly in effect is here. Good to see you, Butterfly. Welcome, welcome. So we're refreshing this. These are the Asian markets here. They show as the world markets, but nothing is activating here yet. So we'll keep an eye on this. This is the first time we've seen this with on the new site that we've been able to track this. Very good. All right, made a purchase today. Congratulations, Silver Wolverine. I've got one on the way too. Probably be the last one for me for a while. I'm kind of surprised it's 3 minutes after and they're not showing up here. The markets are not showing. We'll keep an eye on it. All right. And let's see here. Okay. Let's go to James Smith. James Smith says the following here. Before 1965, we used silver to purchase things with silver, so history will repeat itself. That's true. And when you think about it, a lot of silver was used in photography too at that time. So there was something about that as well too. Very good. All right, from the winner. All right, very good. Nice. The winner showed his CCT slide from the giveaway. That's awesome. Greetings to Metal Seer is here. Welcome. Yes, indeed. Merry Christmas to all Orthodox. Is today Christmas for Orthodox? I didn't know that they celebrated on a different day. That's pretty wild. Good, very good. Silver's down as always. I know Hawaii silver. Tell me about it. It does seem like that, doesn't it? It's like silver gets hit. Okay, here we're showing the markets. I'm going to have to kind of readjust this thing out. I don't know what the heck is going on with their site, but nothing is activating here, but it likely will be down. You know, I made a prediction. I've been bullish on silver the last couple of years, and I've been wrong every single year. And I can understand the sentiment. It just seems like it never goes anywhere too much. But that's why you got to look at it in terms of the way you purchase it through the course of a long time, over the course of a couple of years, in order for really to do something. Very good. All right. Hello, Auto Sisloose. Good to see you. Welcome. Glad to see you here. Welcome. Cemetery Shop says, undoubtedly, we are heading into a new era of sound money, as well as states' rights. Each state should have gold and silver legal tender, and there should be no ETFs to dilute their value. I agree with that. The Federal Reserve is finished. Nobody has any faith in the monopoly money anymore. Yeah, well, I tell you what, technically, though, Cemetery Shop, we still do have faith in it because we use it for transactions, but the faith in its value, we are losing faith in that. Its value, it's a losing proposition at a faster rate than the norm, which is 2%. So, yep, you're right. Very good. Let's see here. And let's see here. All right, very good. Orthodox faith. Orthodox Christians in Europe celebrated on the 7th of January. Interesting. That's wild. I did not know that. Very good. Let's see here. And where are we at? Let's get over here to David G. says, thanks, Sal. Politicians won't allow sound money for the reason you stated. You can't inflate sound money. That's right. It puts more constraints on them. It sure does. Yes, indeed. And Happy Tiger says, informative, insightful, educational, buy gold and silver. There you go, brother. This is on the precious metals revolution. Yes, indeed. All right, and we've got Stacking or Rocky Superstar. Good morning, Sal. I'm having a salivate metal revolution. All right, there you go. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. This is a little concerning. We're not seeing the markets do anything. No movement at all. I don't know what's going on here, but the markets are not closed. Let's go to macro trends and see what's going on over here with macro trends. If it's Orthodox Christian Day, then maybe that's why. I don't know. It could be that's why the markets are closed. Orthodox, but I can't imagine that would be the case. I don't know. Let's see here. 23.19. What is silver at here? 23.17. So I guess it's up a little. I guess they are open. Let's do the candles. And silver. So there's silver. All right. All right. Markets are open, says. There it is. There they are. They're activating now here. But nothing over at Kitco. This is unfortunate. Kitco needs to get their act together. At least on this side they do. Let's see here. I don't see anything active. We'll have to watch this over here. Silver's going down. So there you go. All right, let's see here. So there's that. I'm going to see if I can go down to gold prices and look at gold prices on the candlestick and see what's happening here. Gold is down slightly too. We'll keep an eye on this. All right. Yeah, it's been a mess for a couple of weeks here. Yes, indeed. It's losing its yeah, I can't even update over here. We'll continue to watch it. I do kind of like. Oh, now look at this. As soon as we refresh this, they realize that it's not working, and then they pull this out, and all metal quotes. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. This side is just not working here. Okay, all right. But they do have, I don't know what happened there. Let me see. So here we can see this movement activity. A sharp decline here. And but we have to click on separate ones for gold and silver. I think we'll just stick over here with these for this to watch this activity here. There's gold, there's gold, and here's silver. So we'll keep an eye on this, see what happens. So there it is. All right. All right, market's fluctuating. We'll see here. So that's what's happening. Now, my app, my Kitco app, I think still is working. Let's see what shows up over here. No, Kitco app is not working either. So something's wrong over there with the Kitco app. All right, let's move on up here. We got T-Girl on the Precious Metals Revolution Phase 2. Keep an eye on this channel for news updates there. I just picked up my first silver for 2024, Mexican 0.0514 pesos. Interesting. If I have an opportunity to buy a silver, I will gladly hand over that hard-earned toilet paper for silver at a good price. Keep stacking, peeps. 2024 is going to be a doozy. I think so, too. You're right. Stacker Factor is here. Thank you so much. Stacker Factor is here. You guys make sure to check out his channel. He's been posting some really good videos lately, and he's back in full force here. Welcome, Stacker Factor. Good to see you. Metal Ticker, kind of like this supposed horse race in the movie, The Sting. Yeah, there we go. I've not seen that one, but very good. Yes, indeed. So we're having technical difficulties over at Kitco, but we're going to use the other applications. Yeah, JM Bullion does not show the accurate spot price, Gold Chick. I never use bullion dealer spot price applications because they're always higher. They use the futures markets or a combination of them like here. Yep, I saw that too, Silver Wolverine. I reported on that earlier that I was showing that rhodium was up. That was the only thing, something crazy. Yes, indeed. All right. All right, let's move up here. We're going to check these markets again in a moment. Nepcat says here, another problem with reporting your capital gain is trying to figure out your basis, the price you paid. I have no clue for all the many small purchases. Is there an acceptable way to estimate the cost of what you sell? I have no idea how they would do that. Not sure. Down a buck. Okay, thank you, Metal Seer. Metal Seer, the $2 super chat here says gold at 2044 down a buck. And we are going to actually go back and check here for gold and see if that's true on the macro trend side. I'm showing 2045 here, but on macro trends. But we'll keep an eye on this. Sure exactly how we'll, but yeah, we're zooming in there. We'll see that. Silver, though, is down a little bit more. Of course, this doesn't tell us what it's down from. It's just down to $23.13. Ghost in Plain Sight is here. He has just gifted 10 Salivate Metal memberships across the bow. Way to go, Ghost in Plain Sight. Thank you so much, sir. You were the man. Look at him go out there. Very kind of you indeed. Good to see you, Gold Maple, and welcome, THS. Yes, THS does rock indeed. Yes, he sure does. All right. And, yeah. So we'll get back there. We'll check those. We're going to keep checking those. But it looks like Kitco is offline right now. Bill Milza 995 says the following here. I'm going to be seeing a new currency replacing the worthless dollar. What do you think? Well, Bill, I think that could be coming in due course. According to the debt clock people, it might be coming in 2027. And that could be a possibility if it's by Virgo, according to some of the things there. But I think we're going to probably see something even worse, and that's central bank digital currency. All right, very good. All right. Yeah, very good. So let's see here what we've got. Gold, 2044 and 88 cents right now, fluctuating here. Now it's 2045 again. So we're watching that. Silver, though, is kind of just hanging out. It's down. As we watch this, we see it move. Crazy activity here with the markets here. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see what we've got working this way. All right. Pull that back into view. All right. Let's get over here too. Ghost watching Ace Tone says, here's a comment for the algorithm, which we really appreciate. It means a lot, definitely. Need all the help I can get. The videos have not been doing very well for the month of January. It's like the algorithm is like, I don't know, it's just not reaching out. I gotta do something, I don't know. But anyways, I'm very good. And let's see here. And says, Bills also says, I think I need to change all my numismatics to bullion while their value remains. I tell you what, there's a coin that I purchased that got swallowed up by spot price. Some of these higher premium pieces, their premiums are going down, or their numismatic value is going down because they're getting swallowed up, especially for gold coins. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy indeed. All right. Let's see here. And we've got UB Stupid. It says here, and then we'll check the markets again. Let's get over here to make this happen. He says, whoops, what the heck happened here? All right. He says, do you really think anything will change? I'm sour about the whole thing. Not too long ago, gold was around $1,800 an ounce and silver was around $20 an ounce. Today, gold a little over $2,000 and silver $23. What's up with that? Lost a couple of years. We see videos of people saying there's a silver shortage, but every online dealer had endless supply, even had sales on it. Does not make sense at all. Meanwhile, we sit here wishfully hoping for the best. and always get the worst. These people in government are destroying America, and the greedy hands in the piggy bank only hope for silver to maybe 50 to 60 years from now. Gold will be 3 to 4,000, and silver will be 28 to 31. I'm being a little sarcastic, but I wouldn't be surprised. Pretty sure I'm going to slow down on precious metals and collect brass instead, because your options are endless with it. Well, you be stupid. Again, you make a very good point, and you share the frustration of others, and I sympathize with that. It's tough. There's been a lot of people. This is why I like to be realistic about the metals. Much to the chagrin of some people who say I operate out of fear and push fear on this channel. I don't do that. But anyways, the thing is that we don't want to give any unrealistic expectations for silver, which is why I always say, hey, there's ways where it can go, where it could go higher, and we talk about that on the channel, but will it actually happen? Don't expect it to. You've got to keep your expectations realistic in the overall movement of things, and with the overall, and I'm going to have other videos talking about that very thing, what can move the price of silver and gold in any given direction. But the thing is we have to understand that overall, no one knows exactly where silver's going to go, where gold's going to go. Could silver break out? It's possible. It hasn't for quite a long time. It's been lackluster in performance, sadly. So anyways, very good. All right. The thing is to just hold on to what you've got, and keep your expectations real, and you'll be good. Very good. All right. Let's see here. And let's see. But thank you for your comment. Definitely appreciate that. All right. Very good. Keith in the mountains, welcome. Good to see you. Silver Watcher is here. Silver Days is here. Thank you. Non-compliant is with us as well. Mark B, I wish the country would turn back to God and to sound money that he made for us. Yes, indeed. That would be nice, for sure. Yes, that's right, Ghost in Plain Sight. Some people take the truth for fear. Brass and lead are worthy investments for barter and protection. That's exactly right. That's a good point. That's a very, very good point. Yes, indeed. All right. Ronald says it shouldn't have gone to paper money in the first place. That's right. True that. True that. You're right. But you give them a little bit of power, they take more and more and more. That's just the nature of human nature, and government is made up of humans who want power and control. And that's sadly. But anyways, Matthew is here. Welcome. Good to see you. Nimesh Road is here. Omnidon, I'm grateful here in Michigan. No impediment to stacking gold, silver, and platinum. I realize it's not like this in other states or countries. Yep. You're right. Nice. Let's see here. All right. Welcome to Moko's Enterprise. So good to see you. Silver Dart is here. Good crowd tonight. Wow, we got a good crowd here tonight. 239 of you are watching, and we're watching gold and silver. Gold and silver are not breaking out. They're not really going crazy. I thought they possibly could with what's going on in Asia. What's going on in Asia right now, especially North Korea, is they have lobbed a bunch of missiles into disputed waters. I talked about that yesterday. And so gold is so far not really reacting a whole lot to that. Silver is actually going down a little bit. Captain Obvious is here. Good to see you. Yes, Cranky Stacker, that coins or dollar value in face would be more apt to count it as currency. Well, the dollar value is not going to make a difference. If people accept silver coins like the American Silver Eagle that has a dollar face value on it, that's just representative. If states accept gold and silver as currency, then they will be based off the weight of the silver, not the denomination. Matt Tyndall is here. Good to see you. Welcome. Glad to see you. Thank you, Lever Action. Very good to see here. And let's see here. So there is silver. It's trying to recover. It's kind of pulling back. I wish Kitco site would work because I like the way that they have this stuff. Of course, this showing a massive drop out of the gate. Then moving down here with this chart here. But anyways, let's see if we got any kind of activity here. And nope, still nothing at all here. So I don't know what's going on. But anyways, we'll get back to that. Crazy, crazy stuff. And so I think that maybe that could have subsided, that deal, but that did happen yesterday. in North Korea and South Korea. And North Korea has been talking about preparing for war against the United States. And I thought for sure that would have an impact on the markets indeed. But it has not so far in Asia, so to speak, or that we're seeing right now. So we'll keep an eye on that. Captain Obvious with the 10 spot. Thank you, my friend. So good to see you, my friend. Thank you for popping back in. Thank you for your support. Very kind of you indeed. All right. All right. Let's see here. Okay, we've got Jill Gerstenberger. Good stuff, Sal. The history of currency is fascinating. It really is. It's interesting, the history of money in general, in gold and silver, but how currency has evolved over the years. Yes, indeed. It's wild to see how it's evolved. Thank you so much. Silitub with a thumbs up on this one. And so far, gold and silver, we can see here, the activity seems rather stagnant too. It's not really. Let me just pull this up. I think I've got to this in 15 minutes. Let's see what it looks like in 1 minute. Let's do 3 minutes. I think that's what we've done. We did it in 3 minutes to see these things move. We had it set at 5 minutes, so I think that's my problem here. Let me pull this up and do 3 minutes. This is going to give us a better indicator here of movement for both these metals as we see them there. Crazy. All right. Very good. Watch this here go through there. So that's what's happening here. But I'd like to see what the open was and how much it's fallen. I don't know if this number tells us that or not. J.M. Unleashed was here. He might be able to say something about that. It was a red number. What that red number means, I don't know what that red number means down there. It disappears when I go to click on it. Auto fits data to screen. Anyways. Metal Seer here says, with a $5 super chat, appreciate that. R2 recommend new book, Multicultural Mercantilism by Catherine Tyson, available in all formats. Possible result of decline of petrodollar and rise of BRICS. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, there was another one called The Great Taking too. That kind of is somewhat of a similar scenario that might be looked into. The powers that be are trying to destroy the price of PMs for everyday person. Yes. I tell you what, I can understand why people would think that. I think there's natural market forces at play, but certainly they're not all that excited about. The Feds aren't anyway, but they're not being able to stop the states from doing this. So it's going to have to be a revolution in the states, and I think it's coming. And that will circumvent and go around a central bank digital currency. People will use that instead of central bank digital currencies as more and more states do this. It's going to take some time, but we'll see here. Very good. And good to see Tom Larson is here. Welcome, Tom Larson. Yes, indeed, very good. And good to see Stephen is here, British man. Very good to bust out on the guitar tonight. Well, Captain Obvious, I typically don't do that on Sunday nights just because there's so much going on with the markets, but remind me on Tuesday, we may do that. Yes, indeed. So we'll see what happens. But there's just a lot going on with the markets here. I kind of like to focus on that if I can, but maybe we'll do that on Tuesday. I haven't done that in a while. Good to see Rolling Thunder and Brock is here. Kenneth Smith is here as well. And let's see here. We're just watching these markets kind of move. Silver's trying to hold its head above water, but it's been down. I think this is upon the open here with that little decline there was about so many cents there. And it's I think this is where it closed. So it's down, but I can't tell you exactly how much. 20 by 6 cents or something like that, it looks like. So we'll keep an eye on this. Travis Chandler is here as well. So let's get back over here to some of these comments and see what DD Prepper has to say on the Precious Metal Revolution Phase 2 video I did this morning. If you guys have not seen that, I hope you will check it out. DD Prepper says, thank you, sir, for a very educational and informative report. It sure does look to me that by the end of 2024, we'll be at $38 trillion minimum national debt. I think that's very likely. We may even have much closer to 40 trillion, but yeah. What's a few trillion fake fiat IOU, nothing dollar bills amongst friends? Exactly. That's true. It's crazy. They're going to keep doing this until they can't. And anyways, yes, indeed. Good to see West Texas Stacker is here, as well as Pirate Metals. Good to see you guys. As we move on up here, we've got Christina and Napolitano says, I think Florida did also. Yes, Florida is also looking at introducing some legislation as well this year. So stay tuned for that. For Fred Farkle, tell it, Sal. What we're trying to do, I bring the latest news in precious metals, and this thing is pretty big news. Summarizing what's going to be coming this year in phase 2. But the precious metals revolution is happening in the States. In the States, indeed. And Dean, we appreciate Dean, says, you say you want a revolution. That's right, Little Beatles there. A very good song, actually. Let's take a look at silver again. It's now down to $23.13. I believe this is the bid price for silver. Now it's $23.12.8 down for silver as it moves here in real time in these increments. We're seeing it down slightly, and we just are realizing, folks, that these markets are really not reacting a whole lot based off of the news we heard over the weekend about North Korea launching a salvo of missiles into disputed territory in the seas claimed by South Korea. South Korea returned fire in the same area with their test. Things are tense there, but the markets don't seem to be reacting, and it could be because they think it's just another example of what's going on over there with more of the same, more of the same. All right, gold prices are down a little bit too, but they're kind of hanging in there. Yeah, I don't know really what I would do a poll on at this point. I've done polls about where you think gold and silver is going to be by the end of next week, but I want to do something a little bit different. But Hoosier Stacker is coming to us from Atlanta, Georgia. He must be on his way back from the fun show. He got some really good pickups. Check out Hoosier Stacker. And his wife showed some really cool pickups that they got. She's the collector, he's the stacker. But I think really and honestly, Hoosier Stacker is a collector as well. He's using his lovely wife as a proxy for collecting. Yes, indeed. There you go. She called him out on that during that live stream too. That was pretty funny, actually. All right. LC Flooring says the Kitco app is working. Let's see here, and it is. Thank you. All right. Thank you, LC Flooring. We can move here. I like this because it tells us the spread and the movement here. And so I think that's pretty cool. And so I can kind of see this. Let me see here. I'm going to try to shrink this thing down. Move this into session here. And so, yeah, we can kind of see these things. I hate that it doesn't let me keep my original thingamajig there. But anyway, so silver's down 6 cents. Gold is down $1.40. And it's showing New York. So New York and the world prices are the same thing here. But we'll go down to world, which is Asian markets. I wish they would have it like it was before with the same new format there. So there it is. Platinum is down $1. Palladium up 8. And yep, rhodium did move in an unusual move, up 2.41%, up $100 for rhodium. It's crazy. All right. So thank you. It is working now. We'll keep an eye on this and watch this for the remainder of the night. I like this format because it gives us the change and where the markets are, and then it does update close enough in real time. Oh, yeah. Very, very good. So we'll close these out. Sadly, when I do that and I go back over here, it cuts off, so I have to move the screen back to make this thing work. Oh, well, it is first world problems. We'll deal with it. The voice in your head says, love your metal intro, Sal. I write my own metal music under Indian Dominion. To check it out if you get a minute. All right, very cool. Awesome. Thank you so much, my friend. Mine's original, too. That's awesome. Congratulations, sir. That's cool. Chad Wolf, if just 1% more would stack, price would jump, and the masses would respect real money. That's right. You know, I heard a report recently. Some surveys say that it's between 10 and 12% stack precious metals. I think that's really, really high. I don't know. Anyways, that's right. It usually works when Silver Wolverine buys silver, it goes down. I hear you. Silver Wolverine, did you buy the Perth Mint proof King George kangaroo? Is that what you bought? I don't think that's going to be based off of spot price, but I'm curious if that's what you bought. Austrian Stacker is here. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Cranky Stacker still with us. West Coast Stacker, West Texas Stacker still with us as well. Welcome. Good to see Richie, and thank you, Chris, for your kind words. Let's see here. Slurping away at some very lukewarm coffee. Richard says here, in Massachusetts, gold and silver are free of taxes if the purchase is over $1,000. Platinum is always taxed. Okay, very good. Yep. Wow. Yes, there's something else. Metal Seer with a 5 spot says in her new book, Multicultural Mercantilism, Catherine Tyson predicts transition from petrodollar to BRICS. Yeah, we did see that. Okay, will be smooth unless a regional war starts. Okay, wow. If the regional war starts, then all the bets are off the table. Very good, very good. Okay, that's going to come out to Monday evening. Okay, thank you. All right. Monday evening is when that comes out. All right. All right. Slurping some iced tea. Apology is there in Hawaii. All right, let's take a look at the markets again. We're going to widen this to get the spreads here. We're looking at the world spot price here, which is the Asian markets now are reporting to us. Kitco finally waking up here in its slumber. Gold down $1.40 right now to $2,044.90. Silver is down 6 cents to $23.20. Platinum is down $1. Palladium is actually up $8 now. So this widening gold platinum to palladium ratio, we thought they got close. They almost kissed each other. They almost went on parity 1-to-1. Rhodium up $100. And the gold to silver ratio now is very high, 88.44, folks. Crazy. A very, very high gold to silver ratio. All right, let's get back over here to some of these comments. We have got Bruce 5895 chiming in on this video. And I appreciate you guys being here. We got a good crowd tonight. I appreciate you guys. He says, why would anyone hold dollars that go down in value 8.8% a year? Actually, technically, the dollar went down about 13% this year on average. When they could buy gold that goes up an average of 6.4% or more every year on average. This year it went up 13%. No more experts have come forth and said during the next big crash that gold will bottom out to $1,200 per ounce, and I agree with them 100%. I don't know of anybody that's made that call. It was my determination 2 years ago, and they said that some stocks would lose up to 80% of their value when this whole house of cards finally falls, which I feel will be in May of 2026. Okay. All right, we should see. It could. It very well could. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Me and my drone is here. Good to see you. Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. If anybody can give me a count on thumbs up on this live stream, I can't see it here. But we'd like to get about 300 thumbs up if we can tonight. Rocky Superstar is with us. Good to see you, Rocky. And let's see here. All right. Liz the chat says, maples are always the best sovereign silver and gold deals. All right, yeah, the maples definitely are very good coins. They got hit by some premiums too over the course of the silver squeeze, but all right, 158. Thank you guys for the report on the thumbs up. Thank you. And Bruce says, gold and silver are real money and cannot be debased by government to zero value ever. Exactly. They will never go to zero. So, and I know that's a poor argument for those of you who are hoping to see a return on silver, but at least understand that it is something that is of such value that no matter what happens to spot price, the natural market and the physical market will intervene. Norwegian Maid says, good information, Sal. It made me curious as to what Minnesota laws are. It looks like we don't consider precious metals as money, and they don't tax rounds, but they do tax coins. I guess we have some work to do to change things here. Yep, I know, it's crazy. There are really strange laws in some of these states about precious metals and how they do that. Yep, you're right. Very good. Good to see Beer Battered and Dennis Niemeyer. Thank you. Welcome. Glad you guys are with me here tonight. And Bruce says here, in Canada, pure gold and silver is 0 tax rated. No tax to buy or sell. That's very nice. That's awesome. That's good. There should not be any capital gains tax either on them. All right. All right. Petrichor Ranch says we have 169 thumbs up. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Appreciate that so much and your support as we continue to press forward here. Oh, I forgot to squeeze this in. The Cranky One. Great stuff, Sal. I'm hoping my state will join the top 5 in monetizing silver and gold. I hope they do too as well. All right. We've got Silver Patriot FGNS on this video about the Phase 2 of the Precious Metals Revolution. It says this, that's right, Alaska is in the top 5. Glad to hear that almost all states are passing or attempting to pass legislation in favor of sound money. Stack on smartly, everybody. Yes, indeed, that's right. Star Stacker is here. Good to see you. Rocky, did you have an emergency door land in your backyard, did you? I did not have an emergency door land in my backyard from that plane yeah, I remember that when that plane, the thing fell out of the plane, that window. And here's where I went. Coin Crew is here. Good to see Coin Crew. Welcome, my friend. Hope you're doing well. There is Coin Crew with us tonight. All right. Julius Maximus says, just purchased 1 gram of gold bar from Walmart through AdMatch for $79.95. Good deal, I thought. What is it's gold per gram is like what? 7? I don't know. It may be a good deal. I'm not sure. Haven't calculated that, but congratulations on your purchase. Very informative, Sal, says Cybercurrent Twitcher. Let's now take a look here at the markets and see what they're doing. We can see here they are alive, and they're all down. Everything is down now. It's crazy. Everything is down. Gold is down $1.60 to $2,044.70. Silver's down now 7 cents to $23.19. Platinum is down $2 to $969, and now palladium is down $2. It was up a couple of bucks earlier, but now it's down to $1,048. Yeah, it's crazy. Very good. Wild markets here. Not a whole lot of activity, but they are all down slightly. Could be in correction mode for gold, as I've predicted. And actually, really, in a sense, we are starting to see not necessarily a dramatic pullback in gold, but we could see more pain for gold coming. Who knows? We'll see here. And let's move back to the comments and get them back in play here. It says Roar 3566 says only tax for silver in Europe, not for gold in Holland. Love your channel. Thank you. Yes, that's right. There's a lot of stuff, the differences in taxes. Usually it is silver, not gold. Never have understood that, but it's crazy what's going on in some of these countries. And Brandy West says, please quit calling that paper money. It's patently false. It's derivative of money, gold and silver, which are the true weight and measure for money and can only be money by right. In fact, silver will be the bank destroyer and not gold. The true value can only be realized when silver stops bidding for dollars. Fake. Well, Brandy West, I think you just heard me mention it and didn't hear me explain it. Of course, I often have to explain it because it's unsound money. It indeed is money. It's just unsound money because it is losing value, but it is a store of value that's losing. So it's unsound or it's bad money, but money nonetheless. But anyways, the dollar has no standing in law. Well, apparently it does. The laws are used and based off of dollars all the time. But so if it's codified by law, it's not counterfeit. So it is repugnant to the Constitution, but there's a lot of laws that are repugnant to the Constitution. It does not make them illegal. This is why the banks want you to believe it's an industrial metal and not money through their programming. Well, Brandy, again, I have to tell you, I look at the nuance on things. And it is a 100% fact that silver is an industrial metal. There's no question, but it is also a monetary metal. It's commodity money. That's a difference there. All right. Metal Seer with a 2-spot. Thank you, Metal Seer. Buy a gold 45 caliber pistol. Stack and protect gold. There you go. Yes, indeed. I like that. That's killing 2 birds with 1 stone. And then, yes, indeed. Very good. Yep, I know Ghost in Plain Sight. Actually, I know that teaching from that. I counter that teaching. I've talked about it. In fact, if you're curious, let's see here. I think I did several videos on this topic. Is cash trash? Is the dollar money? I did this 3 years ago, and talked about that. And here's one from 8 months ago. Yes, the dollar is money, and here's why. That teaching between currency and money comes from Mike Maloney, and actually I disagree with him on that, but I define it in a different way. But anyways, and I probably differ than a lot in the community on this, but nonetheless, one thing that makes the dollar money is this: is that if you saw a $20 bill laying in the middle of the road, I guarantee you'd pick it up. I don't care if you make $2 million a year. You see a $20 bill laying on the side of the road, you're going to pick that up. You know what I mean? And so that's the thing. That is a store of value. It's a declining store of value, but a store of value nonetheless. $20 now, by the way, I use $20 bills as an example because when I was a kid, I found the $20 bill in my backyard. And it was a big deal, big deal. And I ended up giving that $20 bill to my parents, and they found the owner, and the owner got the $20 bill back, and all was well. But anyways, but yes, but it's unsound money. It's not good money. Good money is gold and silver, and so that's where the difference is. So I hope that makes sense. All right, very good. Thank you. Thank you, Tomoko's Enterprise. Thank you, Dean. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for popping in tonight. Yep, every dollar is barter. It's debt, right? It's a debt-based currency. The value of the dollar is what you think it's worth. I see toilet paper when I see greenbacks. No, and I hear you. I understand. And in the end, though, if it really was toilet paper, we'd be throwing it away, right? You know what I mean? And I know I'm very controversial in this. Compared to gold and silver, you're right. It's like toilet paper. But the thing is that cash right now, we all use it. We all operate in a dollar-based system, sadly. That's right. Yeah, native stacker, that's exactly right. It's like $100 today to get cash. It's crazy. Yeah, but anyways, so... And again, it's about, and look at it, what's happening now. The dollar strength compared to other currencies it's on top of the world. It does not mean it's good money. It does not mean it's good money at all. All right, let's take a look at the markets again. What are they telling us now? Gold is now $2,044.90 for gold, and down $1.90. Silver's hanging out at down 7 cents to $23.19. Platinum is down 2 to $9.69, and platinum is down $2, and palladium is now back up $7. That's crazy. It was down 2, now it's back up 7 again to $1,057. Crazy. Very good. All right. And there you go, Stock Jockey. That's right. It was a gold certificate. Exactly right. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Way that question is which will be worth more in the long run, toilet paper or fiat? And I tell you what, in some of these hyperinflated countries, they literally were using paper money for other things, probably up to and including toilet paper. It just wasn't worth. I mean, it was just laying on the streets. It was littering the streets. It just had no value. People completely lost faith in it. We're nowhere near there yet. However, this is why we have gold and silver in hand, because no matter what the price of gold and silver are, we don't know the future of the dollar, although we know the future is declining value. That's a given. But how long till people lose faith in it? Very good. Let's see here. Let's see here. Bearded Wonder, just curious, man. How many hours on average do you think you put towards this channel? Well, I do definitely well over 30 to 40 hours a week. No problem. I mean, that's, yeah, at least 30 to 40 hours per week on the channel. It's a lot of work. But it's worth it because you guys keep coming back and I appreciate it. I am trying to grow the channel. I would like to be able to get a point in time where the videos do well enough that I don't have to do as many. But sometimes it's just also the news cycle and things that are happening. There's enough to talk about, but not there yet. But anyways, very good. But I am trying to grow it. But thank you. All right, let's get back to the the comments and see what folks are saying here as we press forward. And John Bethia says, many of the older people knew something was going on with precious metals since we started composite coins. We started to save silver coins, but then the hunt started up silver. We knew something was wrong. We didn't know what. Yeah, that was an anomaly. They tried to corner the market, right? There's something else. There's something, I think, there was, some people feel there was more than just the Hunt brothers that had made silver go up, but I don't remember what some of the other stuff what some of the other people were saying about it. Yes, indeed, and I appreciate you guys are amazing. It's a good following. Captain Obvious, you are awesome. Yes, it does take a lot of research. Very, very good. And let's see here. All right, thank you for the love of silver. Have a great night. Thanks for popping in for the love of silver. Appreciate you popping in tonight. Nanook is here. Yes, indeed. Take care, Silver Wolverine. Thank you for popping in tonight as well, for joining us here. All right, let's see here. And Richard Metcalf says, first the states, then maybe we can work on the federal government taxes of capital gains and precious metals. Yep, exactly. We need to get that taken care of. I tell you what, it's pretty poor that we have to pay capital gains on money itself, on sound money, the good kind of money. Let's see here. All right, very good. Metal Seer, $2 super chat. When will Nick visit again? Smart and Gorgeous. Hopefully soon. She's always welcome, and maybe we can have her announce the calendar again. Bring some participants to the calendar. Yeah, let's see here. And let's press forward. So Mike Kitten is a Grandmaster. I bought a few collectible items, still trying to wait for gold and silver to drop before I buy. But I'll tell you what, silver almost seems like it should be at the rock bottom right now. So I don't know. Silver still might be a good time to buy silver now. iReview with a thumbs up. Thank you, iReview. Good to see you. Coin collecting fun. Big like 279. Sound money is definitely my favorite kind of money. Indeed. It sure is. It's the best kind, which is why we stack it and we hold it. And Budget Stacker, we'll get to his comment. Then we will revisit the markets and see what's happening there. Budget Stacker says, great video. It's crazy that some states are still taxing silver and gold. And I know, as I live in California, which is one of those crazy states, that adds a 10.25% premium on every order I do below $2,000. And since I can't buy that much at a time, that means every order. I'm considering vaulting some of my stack with SD bullion so I can have orders done through them, then sent directly to that vault without sales tax due to them being in Michigan. So regardless of their prices, I'd save 10.25%, which I lived in a sensible state. Yes, I hear you. And I know, and of course you have counterparty risk in doing that, but it's tough. I don't blame you. All right. Ghost in plain sight. How do you actually tax real wealth in PMs in states that are basically free? The Fed can get bent. I know it doesn't make any sense. It's really it's immoral. There's no other word to describe it. Ghost in plain sight. It's actually immoral that they do that. The tax sound money. Captain Obvious with a 10 spot. Thank you, brother. Very good, Captain Obvious. I did a video recently, a full stack video on that. If you get a chance to check that out, but it's about 200, I think. Right around 200. But let's see here. And Martin, and thank you again for your support, my friend. I appreciate that. And let's see here. Martin N says here, I hate paying 20% tax on silver here in the UK. It's put me off buying any platinum, and no doubt I'm paying that 20% tax rate on the premium as well. Luckily, gold is tax-free, yes. And that does suck that you're having to do that. I'm sorry, Martin. Oh, man, Rocky Superstar has just gifted 10 Salivate Metal memberships across the bow. Thank you, Rocky Superstar. eBay taxes silver. Eleni Armory. eBay does. They collect taxes for some of the states that do, but they have gotten better at not collecting some taxes from some of those states. So if you live in a tax-free state, then you're definitely good to go. Yeah, Captain Obvious, that's after years and years and years of accumulation. I've been stacking a long time. Metal Seer, thank you, my friend. And thank you, Rocky Superstar. Check out his channel. I think he's going live after this, if I'm not mistaken. Safety 13 is here. Good to see you. So Metal Seer, if your job was to pick up pennies placed feet apart for miles, you would not make a minimum wage in 8 hours. Wow, that really puts it in perspective, doesn't it? Man, good comment. That's a great comparison. Wow, crazy. All right. Ghosts in Plain Sight. Thank you, brother. I appreciate your support. You're amazing. Okay, Stacker Factor. Just checked, and you're at 6,600 videos for your channel. We'll take you for granted. We all take you for granted. Oh, thank you. Well, Stacker Factor, thank you, brother. And you know what? I hope my tagline on this channel, my tagline is a multitude of gratitude, which means that, I appreciate you guys, and I hope I never take you for granted. So I appreciate each and every one of you for your support and for watching the videos. And thank you, my friend. Definitely. All right. The zipper caught the wobbly warhead. That is not good. I've had that happen a time or two, and it's no fun. All right. Very good. Let's see here and what we've got moving forward here. Let's see here. Thank you. Rich Hall says, nice work, Salad. Yes, indeed. Any guess on the calendar? So far, only one has committed, and that's Nick's Coins. Cemetery Shop. Years and years of stacking is one thing, but 40 ounces of gold in 1 year makes you an absolute legend. Well, Cemetery Shop, I may have a video coming about that. I think I miscalculated and overextended myself on that. I may have to sell some of that, actually. I may have made a mistake, and I'll find out in due course. I'm trying to counter that now. I'm not going to be buying for a while now because of that. I think I miscalculated. And I'm going to have to save face on that. I may be having to come back on that big time. And as a lesson to us, you got to be careful. You got to be very, very careful. I may have made a major boo-boo with that Cemetery Shop. Yes, indeed. All right. I'll talk about that later. I may have to sell some of it. Let's put it to you that way. Let's see here. All right. Let's take a look at the markets. What are the markets telling us now? All right. Silver is now down 6 cents. The markets have been relatively stable here. Silver's down 6 cents, $23.20, but they're down. Gold is down slightly. They're down $1.50. Platinum and palladium. Palladium has been all over the place. It's been up 7, down 2. Now it's up 6. Something is weird going on in palladium, although I think it's just probably glitch. It's got to be a glitch. It's very strange. Eyeline Armory. University of Illinois is fighting eyeline. Okay, eyelining. Okay, I might forget that. Eyelining. Okay, there's all those letters kind of mixed together there. The first I is, eyelining. I'll try to remember that. Very good. All right, thank you. Welcome. Glad you're here. Always good to see new folks here. Yes, indeed. And, John Knox's birthday. Very cool. Happy birthday, John Knox. All right. Cat Williams, in his 3-hour interview, said that dropped the truth bomb. He exposed me as well, and that as well as everybody else. You know what he said on that interview? If you watch that Cat Williams interview, he says, yeah, that guy, Salivate Metal, he wears dresses like a girl. I was like, man. And the thing is nobody has come back and ever said anything that he was wrong. Has ever said anything. In other words, no one has said that he was wrong on anything, including me. You know, I could have sued him, but I didn't. No, I'm kidding. I'm just teasing. You guys know that. Happy birthday again. And yes, indeed, to John Knox. 1720 on Saturday. All right, very good. So here's where the markets are. Rhodium, though, it's up $100. It's very rare that we see rhodium move up on a Sunday night. It's crazy. Very good. Let's see here. Let's move forward here. We have got activity here, so that's it. Let's get back to the comments now. And we've got to move this thing over here. We've got Daryl Wren says, well said, Sal. The more people realize that gold, silver is actually really money, as stated in Article 1, Section 10, then we'll be better off. The more people that realize that, yep, exactly. The fiat system is a setup control system. Again, they print to oblivion, and we pay for it via taxes and inflation. It's unattainable and illegal. Yes, well, according to it's unconstitutional, but technically it's legal. But ain't very good. Paula G, I've been told my legs are not too shabby, but they're not anything to write home about. But really, how many people write home anyway? Typically people, Paula, they typically email. So if you're going to email family members about my legs, it's probably not worth it because my legs don't look that good. Maybe ask Cat Williams. He probably knows. All right, very good. Jay Hike has not seen me do squats. That's right, exactly. Very good. And good to see you guys. Son of a Silver Stacker is here. Good to see you. Goldenrod is here. It's a nice dress. That's exactly. Jam 2.1, non-compliant, no worries. I'm waiting. And congratulations. Thank you. Very good to see you guys. Salcelia speaks as Count Derpula. That's right, exactly. I'm a manscaper. Exactly right. Boom shalaka. Very nice, tasteful dress. Them hairy toes hanging out the high. You know, I don't have very hairy toes. I don't think. Let me check. I don't think I've got hairy toes. So, yeah, okay, all right. Cranky Stacker's got to bounce. Have a good night, Cranky Stacker. Thanks for popping in. Always appreciate you, Cranky. Have a good one, brother. They're not terribly hairy. There's a little hair on them, but they're not too bad. All right. Very good. Clear Lake says shave them. That's right. It's a lot of real estate to shave the legs. All right. Silver Watcher says, who could possibly hate a disco plate with gold and silver? And on top of that, we get to hear Uncle Sal. That's right. I tried. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I'm trying to show more videos on that spinner and just precious metals in general to help out. So I appreciate you watching. Yes, indeed. Non-compliant. Yes, it's a great community. And it is. We have fun as well, too. And I appreciate you being a part of it. Thanks for being here. All right. Let's see here. Let's answer a few more. And then we'll check these markets again. D Glass 2008 says this here. Paint one big toe. There you go. I like that. Paint one big toe. D Glass says this. Silver, platinum, and gold are only as sound as the ability to purchase from others. The key to self-sufficiency is the ability to quickly and easily and reliably control the means of production. This could be anything from holding down a job, paying down bills, and participating in community to stockpiling food and materials and owning one's own land debt-free. But the thing is, though, you know, even owning land, there's still taxes, property taxes you got to pay on that land. But yes, you're right. It is good, definitely, to do that and to have some of that stuff on hand. And gold and silver definitely are the ultimate form of money and self-sufficiency. All right. KHD, Sal, was thinking about purchasing some Goldbacks. What is your opinion on this form of gold? Well, KHD, I've done several videos on the Goldback. If you go to my channel and you type in Goldback in the search bar here like this. I interviewed the CEO, and I also did a video on why this is why Goldbacks work as money. And so I've done a couple of videos about that, about the Goldback. But in short, well, first I hope you will check out those videos. Just search Goldback. But in short, they're fine for collecting, not good for stacking, good for spending if you can find people that will take them as money. That's the bottom line on Goldbacks. I have some here that I have that were sent to me, or I could buy them as collectibles, but I would not stack them. I would not stack the Goldbacks. If you know of a merchant that will take them as payment, and they will, and in turn, respect the exchange rate, then yes, buy them for that. And as Paula G says, they are beautiful. So if you collect them, you can collect them for the beauty of them as collectibles. But you're going to be paying a very high premium for them as collectibles. But again, I encourage you to check out first this video. This is why Goldbacks work as money. And then this video, Goldback CEO confronted on high premiums, where I interview the CEO of Goldback. All right. Good question indeed. And that's what we do here. Let's take a look at the markets now. We can see not a lot of activity with the markets, except for palladium. It's kind of all over the place. Palladium is like up and down and all around. Palladium is now up $4, and everything else has been down consistently. Gold down $1.40 to $2,044.90. Silver down 6 cents, pretty consistently there at 6 cents down, but although it's been 7 cents down as well. Very good. All right. Very good. And let's see here. Very good. So there's where the markets are. Gold to silver ratio is hanging out at 88.47. And let's see here. Let's get back over here. We've got No IQ. Great video, Sal. Thank you, No IQ. Appreciate that. Thank you for watching this. And we've got Butterfly Effect says, you think this may come in March? Should the Fed refuse to lower rates as commonly expected right now? Well, I think that likely they're going to lower rates probably in May, I think, is the earliest. Anywhere between May and July is what I've heard. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. Chris Bustler, any thoughts on junior mining stocks? Well, I think that those have a level of risk that I think are... Okay, thank you, Captain Obvious. I appreciate that, my brother. Thank you so much again. And by the way, yeah, check out Rocky Superstar. We don't have JM. JM Unleashed isn't here tonight. I hope he's well. But Rocky Superstar posted a link to his channel. Check that out. Yes, junior mining stocks. There's a little bit of risk for those. And as long as you understand the risk, you can profit from those. But always good to look at what the health of the company, the management behind them. But yeah, I think it's fine to diversify in that space. You're literally investing in precious metals when you buy some of the mining stocks. I have actually covered some exploratory mining stock for promotional videos, and I always talk about it, that it is a high risk, high reward type situation for some of these. So just be leery of that. Not all the juniors are that. Some of the juniors are well more established than some of these other initiatives here. But yes, indeed. But yeah, very good. Sabinator, good to see you. Okay, Jim Shear says here. Let's see here. Let's get to this. He says eBay charges state sales tax on gold and silver purchases. Actually, let me correct you there. eBay collects tax on behalf of the states. It falls under real property category, In New York State, it's 8%. Blue states need to change their law on this. It's unconstitutional to change tax on money, period. Yep, you're right. Metal Seer with a 5-spot. Thank you. He says, have you heard of 1/30th of an ounce gold balls? Popular on China, would be great for barter. I've not heard of those, but if they're little tiny, they would be very, very tiny little beads. In fact, I'll make the argument here, Metal Seer. If it was a 1/4 ounce gold ball, it would be so small you would you could very easily lose it in your pocket. A 30th of an ounce, that thing is like a flake. I mean, I don't know how they would make that work. I've never heard of that. That's a very tiny size. Popular in China. I have to look at that. That's interesting. All right. Good to see Ontario. Welcome. Ontario 100 is with us tonight as we press forward this live stream. Can anybody give me a thumbs up count? What do we have? If you can, I can't really refresh my page without reconfiguring everything and repositioning stuff the way I have it set up here. I'm curious if we have over 250 thumbs up. I'd like to get 300 tonight if we can. Let's see here. We've got Smokey 4717. Thanks for putting out great videos about silver and gold. I was wondering if you had any thoughts on the paper to silver ratio before 2024. On the U.S. debt clock, paper to silver ratio was 180 paper to 1 ounce of silver. Today I checked U.S. debt clock webpage and noticed that the paper silver ratio jumped to 380 paper to 1 ounce of silver. Do you have any information or thoughts you can share? Smokey, stay tuned. I have a series. Okay, 219. Thank you, guys. 220. If we got a little ways to go to get to 300 tonight, but that's our goal. Believe it or not, well over half of you watching this live stream now have the ability to, but have not pressed the thumbs up button yet. So maybe some of you will. Appreciate it. So Smokey, stay tuned. I have a series called Debt Clock and Silver. In part, I talk about that. But we will reconvene about that because, yeah, there's a reason why some of these numbers do change the way they do and fluctuate greatly there. So stay tuned for that. So the Spokane Silver Stacker is here. Welcome, Spokane. Good to see you. Sergeant Gold is here. Billy Beer is here with us. Glad you're here with us tonight. Clear Lake says, Viva la Revolucion. Exactly right. And we participate every time we buy it. All right, have a good night. CCT, sleep well. There's 79. We wonder where she was. We haven't seen her for a minute. I mean 60 seconds. I don't want to be over-exaggerate. She's here. Dore Jane says, here, this is the Debt Clock Secrets videos. Says, I do think the New Kingdom is standing in the Revelation 12 sign that happened in 2017. The lantern, I think, may be an eclipse mask. I interpret it as deception because you have the mark of the beast in the guy's forehead. Okay, yeah, I don't think that's the mark of the beast there, though. I think it's likely the pineal gland. All right, very good. Steve Owen hiding. Yes, indeed. Eyeliney Armory. Thumbs up. Thank you. Eyeline. So it's Eyeliney Armory, right? Eyeliney Armory. P. Diddy and T. Jakes. That's right. I love P. Diddy. Me and P. Diddy, we get back to the nitty gritty P. Diddy dirt band. And Dale Val is here. Good to see you. And Stacking Benjamins says here, Sal, I love the fact that you bring history aspect to economics. As a history econ teacher, I love the fact that you are so versed and knowledgeable. Wow, well, thank you. That is high praise, Stacking Benjamins. I know there's times where I get some things wrong too, but I appreciate that. Several years back, the state of Virginia passed legislation to make personal fiance a prerequisite of 10th grade students to graduate. I think he meant to say personal finance. I wrote the curriculum for my school division. That's awesome. Although there are a few things I disagree with that was mandatory to incorporate, I believe I was able to teach the younger generation for a time. That is awesome, Stacking Benjamin. Man, we need more good folks like you, for sure. Yes, calculate the diameter of a 1/30th of an ounce gold bean. That would be guessing about the size of a BB. Much smaller than that, Metal Seer. I guarantee it's going to be much smaller. Eyeline eye. Okay, eyeline eye. Eyeline eye. Thank you. All right. Let's see here. So, able to teach the younger generation for a time that the 401k was a Ponzi scheme and not to put all their eggs in one basket. Keep swinging with the content because they are great hits. Also, Virginia doesn't have a state tax on bullion. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Very, very true. Appreciate that very much. Silver Hustlin says, with 18 hens, I have no egg shortage, thankfully. That's awesome. Wow, I didn't know you had that many. That's cool. Everyone should have a few chickens. That's true. Everyone that can. Sadly, I can't hear, but yeah. Let's see here. Bob Silver says here, was it Jenny Moonstone that once said the pedos in government and Hollywood get exposed, silver price will start moving higher? I don't know. I don't know who Jenny Moonstone is. But one thing I do know, silver's not moving higher yet. It's now down 5 cents. So I think that's the smallest drop we've seen all night. And let's see here. And here, gold is down $1.20. Silver down 5 cents. Platinum down $1. Palladium up $2 now. Gold to silver ratio is at 88.45. Now, do you guys remember? How many of you guys remember me saying some time ago that when asked about Alan Gold, I was told, well, I said that I am not losing any sleep over Alan Gold's absence. Well, remember that? You all remember when I said that I was not losing any sleep over Alan Gold's absence? Well, Alan Gold is back. So now I have a feeling I'm not going to sleep very well at night because he's here. So Alan, go away so I can get some sleep, would you? No, I'm kidding. We're glad Alan Gold's here. He's here. He's got to do something about his son over there in North Korea lobbing a bunch of missiles into territorial waters that are disputed. Yes, indeed, he's raising some ruckus over there in North Korea. And it's not good. All right. Back to the front here. Thank you, Bob Silver. We've got Cemetery Shop on this. Says if silver falls below $20, that means everyone comes out of the woodwork to buy up everything that's laying around. Actually, you might be surprised. My guess is there's probably some people that would be so frustrated they won't buy anymore, and they will probably sell some of it. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Psychology is a weird thing. But I think we'll see a lot of buying, though. It also means a lot of local shops are going to be mysteriously close their doors for a few days to avoid taking a cold shower. Yes, that could very well could happen, too. Little Rocket Man is back. Yes, indeed, he is. Stock jockey, Alan Gold. Kim Jong-un says, bring back Orange Man with hot wife. There you go. That's right, Tom Larson. That's exactly right. Sabinator. Sal, keep it up with the great vids. You think outside the box. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, Sabinator. I try my best. Very kind of you indeed. Let's see the Captain Obvious, who is driving right now, but I think he's still listening. We love Captain Obvious. He was the first to comment on this video. Actually, maybe not. I think I hearted some of the other ones, but of a substantive comment. He says, point to self, you find any gold treasure, you don't tell anybody. I repeat, you don't tell anybody. I would have cut them up, melted them down to 1-ounce bars, and spread around the world with many vacation trips. That's right, exactly, Captain Obvious. Word to the wise. Chef Stacker, happy Sunday to you. Good to see you. Oh, yeah. Glad you are here, everybody, tonight. Silver Days says, nice. I was stationed in Iraq for a couple of tours, and we would always look for a hidden gold in the bunkers we stayed in. That's awesome, Silver Days. And Silver Days, if you're still here, I thank you for your service to the country. Thank you, brother. West Texas Stacker, loose lips sink ships. Anything of extreme value found, don't breathe a word. That's right. Well stated indeed. All right, we're past the top of the hour. We're going to see if we can make this work. I don't know if it's working or not, but we'll see. We might see a turnaround tonight as gold is now down 30 cents only. That's it. Silver is now down only 4 cents. Let's take a look and see if the charts will show up when we click this little button. No, they do not allow us to see. Oh, here we go. All right. Okay, yeah. So this gold, okay, this brings us to the live chart of gold, but doesn't show us where the open is. But there it is. Okay. Let me just see here. When we do this, we don't see where the open was. Let me see if we can go back over here. It shows a continual look there. Okay. All right. But that's what it looks like over the last hour. So that's gold. Here is silver. The link is now there. And here we can see if we pull this up, there's the open, I think. And it looks like a pretty big drop, but it's really not. It's only a couple of cents. But we can see it's trying to recover here. Scooping out and trying to recover so far tonight. But yes, indeed. That is silver. Silver at the moment in time. Hello, Ron Wells. Good to see you. Oh, yeah. Crazy, crazy. So there's these markets. I think we can see enough of this now. We can just go to the way we are. I've got this position right. I had to move this thing over to kind of make this thing work. Just inch it over a little bit at a time. All right. Let's see here. Silver Watcher. What? We all don't have tanks rolling in with gold? I know. Crazy to think about, but we don't. Thumbs up from Silita on the tank video. All right, let's see here. There it is. Thank you. Oh, there's Silver Days is here. Silver Days, thank you, brother. And thank you again for your service to the country, my friend. All right. Mala says, I'm wondering if gold will bull run as banks and governments continue buying for their asset sheet. Silver feels like it's artificially suppressed. I think it's good. I think it very well could. And it should. But silver is going to be pushing and pulling because of industrial demand or lack thereof. I think silver is pulling away for gold for a reason. I think some of it is based on how it's viewed in the markets. And it's frustrating to a lot of people for sure. Let's see here. As we press on forward, you guys are awesome. Dean R. is here with us. Appreciate you, Dean. Join us tonight. Where's your brother in crime? Where's Tony tonight, Dean? Nanook is here. Good to see you. And Red Crawler, common sense is gone. I would make 1 gram bars and sell them on eBay. There you go. Yes, indeed. Can you imagine? Getting materials to do that. Oh, man, a Ridge Runner just stepped on a mallard. Well, I could have told you to duck, and you could have avoided that. Miatelica says, good guys always come last. I know, I hear you. Not even a finder's fee for it. It's insane. Keith Daniels is frowning about this. He's sad about this. I know. It's sad to hear for sure. And Jeff Nelson says, honesty doesn't pay in some of these cases. Ask Bob Menendez. That's right. Well, I don't think Bob Menendez would be considered an honest actor by any stretch. Oh, my goodness gracious. Tucson Bubba with a $5 super chat for Sal's Coffee Arabica beans. We're going to slurp in his honor in stereo. So everybody, including Alan Gold, put on your headphone. Here comes one big massive stereo slurp for Tucson Bubba. Thank you, with one of the rare super chats of the evening. Thank you. Here we go. Let's make it happen in stereo. Oh yeah, very good. Now, this coffee, this liquid, is at a hard, lukewarm state. It is very lukewarm right now. It's not cold yet, but it's getting close. We're almost done with it. Oh yeah, in stereo. Carrie Turan says, why would you tell anybody? I saw the video where they called the police, by the way, about it. They were just honest guys. A fool and his gold are soon parted. Oh my God, buy a forge and some 1 ounce molds and get melting. Exactly. Yeah, there you go. That's what I would do. Same in the membrane. Crazy. Melt that puppy down. All right. I had to slurp some more again. David, 1906. Wow, he turned in untraceable gold bars to the authorities and received nothing. In my line of work, we have a code we use for people like they are ID 10OT errors. Idiot. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Mark B says, thanks for the news, Sal. Boom, shalaka. Boom, boom. That's it. That's right. Exactly. Very good. Mark B is still here. Put it in the microwave for 20 seconds. I could do that, but then I have to be away from you guys for at least 30 seconds because it takes me a couple of seconds to move out. Drink coffee out of a bong. Now, there you go. Now, that's the way to do it. Drink the stuff out of a bong. Sign up says here. And I repeat. Actually, I didn't repeat. I'm going to say it for the first time. So much gold was stolen from Iraq during Operation Iraqi Freedom. $3.4 billion alone during the 9/11 terror attack. Wow. Yes. Crazy. It's a lot of gold stolen. Very good. Let's see here. I'm on the slurp list. That's right. Sign me up for the slurp list. Smash some likes. Yes, how many likes do we have now, by the way? Is Billy Beard keeping track of the likes? 246. If you guys don't mind, Alan Gold, I demand that you press the thumbs up button. We need it. I'm trying to get to 300 tonight. Come on, Alan Gold. Help a brother out. You can get 79 to get away from the corner of the strip in high style, and press that thumbs up button too. Sergeant Gold is here. Very good to see you. Gary Croft says the police will have kept it. If asked, they will say they have lost it. Yep, exactly. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. 7 Stacks is here. Thank you, 7 Stacks, for popping in tonight. 247. Thank you. We're looking for 300 tonight. We got a ways to go, but I think we can get there. Silver Dart says, amazing thumbnail, Sal. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I do put some time and effort in the thumbnails. Doesn't always pay off in views, but I try my best anyways. Very good. All right. And let's see here. We have got more comments. I'm going to go down here to Electric Avenue on these things. Not a polite Canadian on the CCT coin slide. Says, sweet. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Very well crafted. Never call the government. Never call the government, says Matthew. That's right. I know I wouldn't. Thank you, Matthew, for the likes. Appreciate that. I married Pudenda Johnson. Oh, my goodness. I don't know where the love button has been. Anybody know where she's been? Love button, have no idea. Johnny B says, very interesting story. Thumbs up. Thank you, Johnny B. Awesome. And Gold Chick says here on this video, says this. Texas, Florida, vote on the 14th, I think, maybe. Tennessee, Utah, and Alaska. And the gold and silver Emerald Beach sites along the Treasure Coast. Wreck sites near shore in Florida, including 2 that the locals are unaware of. They are bird preserves, so forget it. 10 years. Well, Gold Chick, I don't know if you're still here, but you're going to want to stay tuned for my video coming out tomorrow that has to do with a part of the area where you're at. Philip Bant is coming to us from the United Kingdom. Welcome. Good to see you. Count Derpolis out of Edibles. You know, I have these rice cakes here I might nibble on. They're pretty good. I may chew on that for a little bit. Skate Army. Sal, will the revolution be televised? Ooh, man, very well could be. Stay tuned to a tube near you. Johnny B says, awesome looking silver bars. Thank you. Yes, in the Silvertown bars unboxing. I was really proud of those, to get them a whole stack of those things, 10 of them together. All on a sheet. I still have them like that. I showed them in my full silver stack video. Huge like, says Johnny B. Thank you. He's gone back and watched a lot of the old videos. This is one of the AWS 1 kilogram digital scale. I still have that scale, by the way. Bosnian Stacker, this is why you keep your mouth shut with what you have and fine. Nice video and thumbs up. Yes, indeed. In fact, that'd be one video I would not publish, for sure. Very good. And Chris Bustler did 3 tours in Iraq. Never seen a smudge of gold, but I do see tons of dirt. Well, Chris Bustler, thank you, sir, for your service to the country. Thank you very much for all you've done, putting your life on the line. Man, tell you what, we cannot thank you enough for what you do and what you've done. All right. And the Get Fresh Now, never give up your goal. That's right. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna throw the gold away and hurt you. That's my little interpretation of never gonna give you up. All right, little Rick rolling action here on this broadcast. I've lost about 7 viewers from that little, stuff. You know what I mean? That little singing I did. Probably should not do that. 262 thumbs up. Thank you, Lady Stackers. Good to see Lady Stackers, by the way. All right, we're trying to get to 300 thumbs up tonight. I can't see that they're not ticking in real time like they usually do. I don't know why that's the case, but it is. So if we can get this thing rolling, that would be nice. Yasma, very nice video. Could you show us your biggest gold coin or bar? All right, yes. Well, I showed them. I've showed them in other videos, but it's the 100-gram bars are my biggest ones. Metal Seer with a 5 spot. Thank you, brother. Metal Seer says this equation to calculate the diameter of a 1/30th of an ounce gold ball per my AI. All right, there you go. Young nerds can do math. That's awesome. That is the calculus. So what does that mean as far as the diameter of that? What's the diameter of it? I'm very curious. Or how much does it weigh from the end to end? What is that called? That's not the diameter. That's the oh shoot, that measurement. It's pretty small though, right? Richard Wolski, but good job on that. Way to go. Yeah, be very curious. Probably just Google an image of it too. I don't have time to do it now, but yeah, we can try that. I'd have made 4 2,410-gram bars. Yes, there you go. Whew. Could definitely be done. Very, very good. And we've got Bosnian Stacker says, they will be just fine. Nothing to worry about. Thumbs up. JP Morgan executive charged with precious metals manipulation. This is one of the first videos I did. I've been keeping up with that story since the beginning with JP Morgan and their precious metals manipulation. Very good. Flat Earth has no diameter. That's right, Stock Jockey. That's true. No diameter to flat Earth. But what about the sphere of influence? What are the flat earthers' sphere of influence? Anybody know? All right, let's see here. And Matt Bittner with an algorithmic tractor on this one. Thank you, brother. And very good. Close to a gram. Yeah, I think that's right. I just got the Valcambi breakup bar, 51 gram of the size of a credit card. Yeah, but imagine taking those and melting them down into a little bead, though, Gold Chick. What's the diameter of that? I mean, I'm curious. Forget about it. Joe forgot it. That's right, exactly. Yeah, where's nickel stacking? We're missing nickel stacking and JM Unleashed. Maybe one of them is streaming right now. Could be. All right, we've got Wasilla Stacker says this, and I quote, just wondered if we started using gold and silver again to back our money, whether they would cap it at a certain value favorable to the government, of course, like they did for years back in the old days. It's possible. That is something that they're many of us would love to see. We salivate over the possibility, but unlikely. I think if we go back to gold standard, there will probably still be some counterparty risk. In other words, a depository where you house the gold and then you buy it based off of the gold that you have with the money that you get in gold, and it's on a card, and use that card that's backed by gold. Very good. All right, let's see here. Let's take a look at the markets again. The markets indeed are open, and we can see them here. That platinum has flatlined, and for all intents and purposes, so has gold. Gold is trying to break out into positive territory tonight. It's struggling, but it is now down only a dime to $2,046. Silver is down only 2 cents right now, so we very well could see silver pop out a little bit here tonight. We'll see. Platinum, no movement. It's flatline. Palladium is now up only $2. So yeah, it's kind of interesting to see the markets are starting to move around a little bit. All right. All right, so there's where the markets are. Gold to silver ratio is at 88.35. But that's what the markets are doing at this very moment in time. Crazy, crazy. Let's see here. And by the way, New York spot price is showing the world markets too. This really should not even be open, but it is. All right, so now gold is now just changed. It's now down 30 cents. Jigsaw Jazz is here. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's get over here to Hangfire. Correction, he found some of the weapons of mass destruction we were told of there. I wonder how many tons of weapons were missing. Yes, indeed. Good question. Oh, no. Heart of Texas. I would have made something out of it when I reported. There you go. Made something utilitarian, a doorstop, or, you know, who knows what you could have made out of it. A shaped thing, spoon, who knows. All right. Aaron Childs. They're not trying to find any owner, no matter what, in England. Yep. There ought to really be some accountability for this. And the owner should know where that gold goes. It's crazy. Gold beans may be a gram of gold, not 1/30th of an ounce. I'll try to find out and try to buy some. Okay, cool. Yeah. I mean, a gram of gold. I mean, good grief. Let me just show you. I may have one around here, Metal Seer. I have one that I have. Let me just hold on. I'm looking around. I'm going to try to find this. Bear with me, guys. Trying to do something from Metal Seer here, if I can find it. I may have put it away. If not, I can show a different version. Just bear with me. It's not it. Well, it doesn't look like. That I'm going to find here. I've got some stuff I like to have just so I can kind of look around. I don't want to waste your time too much for me looking for this, but I'm going to see if I can find and show you just what a gram of gold looks like in the smallest denomination possible here. So just bear with me, guys. I really want to try to show you. Gold is so dense that it's very difficult to really get an idea of scale until you see it compared to something else. And I'm going to show you that here. One way or another, I'm going to show you. Of course, I could be overlooking. Here it is. Okay, I found it. All right. Now, you guys are gonna like this. Check this out. Let me just get this in play here. All right, just bear with me. Gonna get everything set up here to make this work. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm on a mission. That's right. All right, just bear with me. We're getting everything set up. Okay, here we go. Let me show you this real quick. We're going to keep these markets, we're We'll get back to the markets in a moment. Just bear with me here. Come on. Come on. Here we go. All right. This is a gram of gold compared to a dime. So you can see that here. That's what a gram of gold looks like compared to a dime in this form, in this bar form, right? So you can see here just how, and this is a very thin bar, by the way. See how thin it is? So now imagine that more compact. Here is another. This is a gram of gold in the little, this same weight. This is the same weight. Let me show you compared to a dime. That's a gram of gold too, okay? Is Metal Seer still here so he can see this? So you compact that little bar down, and it's a little thicker there. You can see exactly how thin it is and how thick this bar is. But it's not that much thicker, but it is notably a little thicker. Look at the difference between those two bars. Imagine that as a little bead. It would be so tiny. It would be very, very tiny. Probably, you think you'd be surprised at how small that would be. I mean, there's my finger now. Yeah, I don't want to take them out of their, I mean, yeah, that would be kind of a cool experiment to do it. I think he may have left. Did he leave? Metal Seer leave? Yeah, they're not very thick. Even this bar is not very thick, as you can see here. That's what she said. All right. And this is one of those breakout, you know, where they break it out. But anyways, dang. I think Metal Seer stepped away. I'm down with the thickness too. I like thick gold. That's why I like those 1.5 ounces. But anyways, well, if Metal Seer comes back, tell him to rewind this video to watch this to see exactly what I'm showing here. You know. Anyways, hopefully he'll do that. He'll check it out, rewind it. Surfer and Silver is here. Good to see you. All right, we're back. We're back. Before I sneeze, I'm going to put these things back away here. I was in such a hurry to get this out because I felt bad. This little gram bar, I tell you what, it's something you do not want to lose. And you can very easily lose that, for sure. Dang, I feel bad that he wasn't here. I thought he just stepped out, I guess. He left. I'm doing well, Surf and Silver. Good to see you. I'm just putting everything away now. Let's see, I'll leave that out and put this here. All right. Well, we had to kind of scramble to get that going here. All right, put this back. Appreciate you guys being here tonight as we continue to press forward, looking at these markets. So I hope you all enjoyed that little look. And now gold's dropped 50 cents an ounce. Let's get back over here too. MM124 says, I like to think that for every dummy like this guy, there are 5 others that don't call the police. Yes. Well, I don't necessarily go that far with him. I mean, he did probably the right thing, the honorable thing. Let's put it to you that way. But anyways, Chris B. Twerk says here, looking at fractional gold products like gold RM notes, from Valerium. They manufacture the Goldbacks, but they make non-Goldbacks that have larger amounts of gold in them. Thoughts? Yes and no. The premium is this big one for stackers. The melt value starts at $3 up to $60. Yes. Yep, that's right. And that's really all they are. They're collectibles, unless you actually can spend them. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Where are we at? We've got John Bannon says, another very interesting Sal video. I pay no taxes on metals, buying or selling. I don't sell often, hardly ever. Keep on stacking and prepping people. That's right, exactly. Thank you, brother. Silver Patriot, I didn't find anything. Yes, indeed. No luck for Silver Patriot. All right. And that's true. Not so easy to lose. Or try KHD. That is a good argument for them, because this Goldback I have right here, which I should have shown in the video, it's 1,000th of an ounce of gold. Less likely to lose this than a gram of gold in a bar form. That's actually very true. All right, let's see here. There's JM Unleashed. He's here. JM, good to see you, brother. Chinese gold bean plan, 2.27 million people have joined. Buy 1 gram of gold every week for 10 years. Very popular among young people born after 1995. Interesting. All right. Petrichor Ranch. I might have to look into that. I'll try to Chinese gold bean plan. That's pretty wild. I have to look into that. All right. Oh, there's Metal Seer. All right, Metal Seer. Okay, so while you were away, Metal Seer, you just missed. I showed rewind this video, this live stream a little bit. But Metal Seer with a $5 super chat says, according to my AI, the diameter of a 1 gram ball of gold is 0.289 inches, just over 1/4 of an inch. The most used BB size is 0.177. Okay, very good. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's larger than a BB. That's interesting. Wow, I thought it'd be smaller than that. But Metal Seer, rewind this video a little bit, because I show the difference. I show 2 different 1 gram bar size, and you can see how much smaller the other one is. So I hope you rewind and check that out. Let's see here. Very good. Let's do this. Get your tickets here, folks. Step up. Sorry, ma'am. No pregnant women allowed on this side. Hey, CCT, does the ramp come in black? I really don't like the green. Well, he did one in ebony, pure ebony. I think there's only 1 or 2 that he's did in that version before, but that was much later. Seattle says, share view Google Plus, which doesn't exist anymore, but thank you, brother. Thanks for showing it off. Salivate Metal, thank you. Mr. Silver Up. Wow, I want one. They were really cool. I still have that one, by the way. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. Massachusetts Prepper says, looks like a very nice tool. Check your silver with. Thanks for sharing, brother. Thank you, Massachusetts Prepper. Appreciate you. Multi-Gun Man with 5 stars on this one. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. Russell Berry on this one says this. I want a giant one and fill my back pockets full of silver, as my experiences so far with gravity have been over far too quickly, and usually with little or no style or grace. I am the human equivalent of an irregularly weighted, fast sliding 100 mils with an unidentifiable ping of a man. I love that, Russell Berry. That's great. Very good. All right. Nice. Yes, indeed. Very cool. All right. Let's see. So D Silver says, I'm so jelly on this one. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, if that 1 gram bar is going to be like the size of a BB, or a little bit over the size of a BB, and I might look into getting one of those things too. That would be pretty cool to have it in a sphere form. All right. Bandana X says here, I'm starting to warm up to these artistic generics that have a low premium and a low mintage. I don't think I'd buy a tube of them, but maybe 1 to 3 for fun and speculation. There you go. Yes, indeed. They are pretty neat pieces for sure. I don't know what they're doing in the secondary market. Yep, drum roll for the price. They were pretty expensive. I think they're about $1,500 back in the day. Now that would be a steal for sure. Yes, indeed. All right. Okay, thank you, Matthew Crust Life. Have a good night, my friend. Appreciate you popping in. 289 thumbs up. Is that then? All right, nice, Dennis Niemeyer. Thanks for letting me know. We only need 11 more, folks. 11 more thumbs up to get to our goal tonight of 300. That'd be awesome. Let's take a look at the markets now again. The markets indeed. All right, for the first time tonight, gold is up. Gold is actually up 40 cents now to $2,046.70. Silver is only down 1 cent tonight. That's it. Silver down just 1 cent. Wow, and platinum is up $1, and palladium is up $2. So everything is green now except for silver, and silver is on its way. We may see it go into positive territory tonight. Stay tuned. We'll see here in a moment. Glad you guys are here with me tonight as we press forward into the maelstrom of madness. Michael Swan says, thanks for the video. Very sad what happened to CoinKeeper. She is so nice. So here, very good. Hacked and back, but yep. I don't know whatever happened to CoinKeeper. Hope she's well. And let's see here. Bill Rundle on this one says APMEX refused to file a claim report. APMEX refused a delivery. So one could have returned the coins and received a poor quality net meeting specifications to purchase. APMEX made a coin substitution of poor quality. Yes, a lot of stuff happened there. 101 Plata y Oro. Eagle is very nice. Note of tribute to the PCB. May be unfortunate. I see Angelina, but someone now saw Michelle. Weird. Either way, her design seems awkward to me. Yep. That design has aged fairly well, though, but yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. We've got Leon Ninja, Geo Ninja. Listen to the clinks. Did you friendship search you after this? Oh, man. Strip search me? No. Thankfully, it got away clean. Metal Seer. Sal, I will buy some gram balls from China, measure them with digital caliper, and send you an image to resolve the matter conclusively. Thank you, Metal Seer. That's awesome. That would be really cool. Yes, let me know how that goes. Thank you, Metal Seer. That's cool. I wonder if you can buy them in the U.S. I had me with anticipation. Did you see? Oh, thank you. You saw that. You saw where I did that. That's cool. Thank you. Silver Oceans is here, and Silver Heist is here. Welcome to Silver Heist. Good to see you, brother. Oh, yeah. Stackmaster G says, awesome. I need to get me some of those. 2015 Silver Slacker bar from YPS. The first ones. Those are a pretty big deal. Had his own bars made there back in 2015. Silver Strike says the Eagle looks really great. Yes. Pretty cool. I love the Eagle on this too. Yes, indeed. One of the best kinds. All right. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. And from 8 years ago, we're going back in time, folks, because we want to see if we can answer every single comment or heart every single comment on this channel. Going back. Art is in the eye of the beholder, says CO4. And the obverse is totally uninspiring. I'll be passing on it. And then we got spoiled by the 2009 high relief. That coin set the standard. It was stunningly beautiful. It sure was. Nothing beats that by any measure. Billy Beer says that we have 296 thumbs up. We only need 4 more. Into a ball and check for yourself. Yes, I could do that. Yeah, I tell you what, that would be. Yeah, I don't know if I trust myself doing that. I'm not so good with the furnace and stuff like that. If I had a, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. That would be something. Carrie Turan, Hero Bullion sells gold shot. It's kind of like round balls. So weigh one of those. That'd be very interesting. That's right, Carrie. I forgot about that. Thank you, Silver Oceans. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, if you've not seen those, I do a whole playlist. In fact, if you go to my channel and look at playlist, The Secrets of the Debt Clock. I've been keeping up with these. A new one has been posted tonight. I think it has. I haven't checked, but I'll be doing that as well too. I've been covering. I have them all. I'm all caught up now of all the different ones, interpretations of them, and really it's a group effort because many of you have participated and given your thoughts as to what they mean. Where I've had questions about them, so I'm going to continue to do that. So thank you. It's a new thing I'm doing the channel. So thank you. All right, we're at 297 thumbs up. We only need 3 more. If we can get 4 to bring us over the limit to 300, that would be great. You guys are awesome. What is gold and silver doing now? Well, we can see that gold is now up a single dime, and silver is just hanging out. It can't quite get up into the green yet. It's down 1 cent. That leaves the gold to silver ratio at 88.32 right now. 88.32 for the gold to silver ratio. Platinum is flat right now, and palladium is up $2. Oh, Jayman Leach, thank you so much for posting a link to that playlist. I appreciate that so much. And good to see you, JM. Hope you're doing well, my brother. And let's see here. Very, very good. And let's see here. Where are we at? To this. Chick Eagle. That's right. Chick Eagle. There you go. I like that silver coins. That's a good combination of this. I was all over this coin when the series came out about the renderings and the news on it. Craven Fox Body says 298. Very cool. We're getting closer. We need 2 more, maybe 3 more to get us over there. Unscheduled family gathering. Okay, no worries. Family always comes first. And thank you, JM. I appreciate it. You are the man. Man, very kind of you indeed. Mr. Olfang says, Eagle looks good in a glide, not gaining any altitude. Liberty, please. 100, at least, for there is room for more. Other than that, perfect. Yes, indeed. There you go. All right. Multi-gun man with 5 stars on this one. Bruce McGrew says here, I think she is pretty. I wonder when they are going to come out with any silver ones. They came out with those in 2016. Very rare, 12,500 each for each mint. How much volume is trading? Yes, I think we can see that, like for silver. I think this will show us the volume here. In the trading, if we zoom in on this area here shows the volume. I think that's the volume that's traded. So it's down a little bit as we speak, but it's kind of trying to get into positive territory. So that shows us the volume. I think these candlesticks also show volume, if I'm not mistaken here. Anyways. Yeah, I would love that, Silver Oceans, if I could get an interview with the Debt Clock people. Brandon Anderson says we've reached over 300. Thank you, guys, for bringing us over the top. Volume is bars are at the bottom. So what are these bars up here, the candlesticks? What do these represent, JM? Is that the amount of movement in price at any given trades? So here's this volumes here. It's kind of weird as this is cut off like that. Like it's stopped right there at the top. Top is high, low, close for that time frame. Okay. High, low, and close. All right. Then you have these extensions, the wicks. Those are the John Wicks there. And I don't see any John Wicks pencil. 304 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Range. Okay, the range. All right, very good. This is the volume. These are the range. All right. All right, silver is now officially broken over. It's come over the top. Oh, now it's back down again. It was slightly over a fraction of a cent, and then boom, it got put back down. Son of a mud, let's go. All our hopes for silver have just gone to the wayside. Very good. All right. Let's get back over here to Super E-Rock on this video. We're hoping to get to 9 years soon. We've been on 8 years for a while. It says she has a BMI of 20, so she's definitely not anorexic. Only in the USA, where we have the most obese populace, that we perceive her as anorexic. She is in the normal range of beauty at that with nice high relief. There you go. All right, thank you, Super E-Rock. Yes, indeed. All right. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. And let's see here. Eli is present and accounted for. Thank you so much, Eli. McG Silver says, it looks better than what I thought it would. Looks like the concepts were all released. I like it. Yes, indeed. When the renderings released for this, now it's one of my favorite modern coins. I'll put it to you this way. That's right. Appalachian Stacker says, I think the reverse is much nicer. They could have done a little better with this. Yes. I think that probably there was some room for improvement on the obverse, but I think overall it's not a bad. John Wick 4, I want to see that. He inflicts pain and suffering upon those he classifies as naughty. I need to see. I've seen them all except for 4. I'd like to see that. That's cool, Tucson Bubba. That's awesome. Michael Church is still here. Odyssey is growing. Very cool. I have to check out Odyssey. Will they allow you to link your YouTube videos, I wonder? I'll have to check that out. Good morning to you, Dennis. BSD here on this about this design. We're going back 8 years in time. It says this. Thanks for sharing. I am not too excited about this coin design. The reverse is basically a St. Gaun's double eagle reverse, so no innovation there. And the obverse looks like a crack addict, which is basically a realistic depiction of U.S. society today. Although appropriate for the genre of today's culture, I still have old-fashioned values and conservative and modest, refined outlook, not wild, unbridled mockery. And this Lady Liberty, unfortunately, is not the stately representation of what she once was, in my opinion. Thank you for your opinion. Definitely appreciate it. Yes, indeed. I think sometimes time needs to kind of let things sink in, because I think it was a respectable version, but it could have been better, I think. Stump Jumper, heck, after watching the video again, I wouldn't even steal that coin. I'm going to have to drink and try to forget this. All right. It's unimpressive. I wouldn't buy that if it was using your credit card. Thanks for the horror show. All right. They say the very strong opinions about that design, the first American Liberty series. D. Silver says, I like it. Just hope it's priced reasonably. And like the U.S. Mint, we can pretty much bet your bottom and top dollars that it won't be. Janko's Palace says, really like the obverse, or really like the reverse. Yeah, I do too. I know it's not innovative, it's just an eagle, but still, it's very well executed. The obverse, the flag stars in the face of Lady Liberty looks so strange to me. Very clean cut looking in design. Not much going on. The eagle in the back is amazing. Just my 2 cents. Yeah, it really does appear to be a little too smooth. And the problem is the U.S. Mint uses different designers for the obverse and reverse, and usually they're not cohesive in that regard. So yes, indeed. Good point. All right. All right. Puppy Play. First off, I love Angelina Jolie. Second, I love Angelina Jolie. And he hates Brad Pitt. All right. Not a big fan of Brad Pitt. I will buy any gold or silver with Angelina coin around as long as it comes to the COA. And it will. Size 95.93. Man, it looks nice. I might pick one up. You see, some people really like it, right? Don Everhart. Yes, and Everhart. There you go. Platinum Skies. Yep. Little Freudian slip on that one for sure. Cha Cha Chow. We missed. Not seen him in a while. Not a big fan. He's not a big fan of it. Understandable. All right. And Tillyful says here, the Flying Eagle looks good. The position of Lady Liberty does not look normal to me. Her arms and body look off. All right. Yes, indeed. I think it's the angle it has there. All right. Ribs 78. I'll be picking one up. Hopefully the Mint does not charge an arm and a leg for a premium. And sadly they did. But that's what we pretty much can guess. Thank you, says Bubba. Thank you so much, Bubba, on this one. And Sergi says, nice video. Thank you for that, brother. Very kind of you. Walking Liberty will be mine, says Goldbug. All right, the 2016 Centennial Coins Update video I did. For that one, we're going to refresh these here in a moment. But first, we're going to get prepared to look at the markets again. 308 likes. Thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate it so much. as we press forward here. Yeah, I'm really curious. Metal Seer has really opened my eyes to this new 1 gram or 1/30th of an ounce gold BB. Essentially, it's going to be about the size of a BB. I can't wait to see what that thing looks like when he gets one. I have to check that out. All right, let's refresh these. Let's take a look at the markets, though. All right, look at this. All right, we have full momentum for silver to the plus side tonight. 1 red cent up in the green for silver. Gold is flatlined. Platinum is up $1. Palladium is up $4. Oh, what changes in just an hour and a few minutes. Look at that. Wow. Silver's finally up 1 cent tonight. Gold to silver ratio has then since narrowed down to 88.27. Oh, yeah. That's where we are at this stage in the situation with that. All right, very, very good. Amazing. Amazing indeed. All right. We've refreshed this here now. No new comments, and we're going to go back to old comments here on this Elemental Grand Canyon piece. He says this: it's okay. I've got 6 silver spot forward, free shipping on a $100 order. If not, I'm off to my old ways. Cook's Canadian Falcons and low premium Britannias. Yes, there you go. Well, friend Cesario, this is a window and a lens into 8 years ago, the bullion market. So you look at what most places were then starting to just allow for free shipping for $99 and over. Now you'd be hard pressed to find any that would do it for less than $200. $199 for free shipping most places nowadays. Oh, how times have changed, right? From 8 years ago. Multi-gun man on this one. Big time, thank you. And this is a 2015 proof saltwater crocodile. Love that coin. It's pretty cool. And I don't see those around very much. I still have that coin somewhere in deep storage. The silver Revere on this design says this here. The following. Thanks for sharing. I'm thinking once it gets into our hands, we will be blown away. The picture didn't do the privateer justice, so I'm not giving up on this one. 2 cool 2-ounce coins in their own eyes. I'll end up getting a tube, I'm sure, eventually. All right, there you go. The Elemental Grand Canyon Ultra High Relief. It's pretty cool stuff. Yes, indeed. All right, very, very good. Oh, yeah. All right, the 2016 Centennial Gold Coins update. Some pretty cool stuff here with this. Sounds like a winner to me. Everyone has their own particular favorite, so I wonder if you will be able to buy single coins or if you must buy the set. Well, they ended up not doing the set. I wish you would have done those too. I've written the Mint and at least a dozen times over the years asking them to issue silver 1 ounce Standing Liberty without getting any response from them. Anyway, I better start saving my paper route money. Yeah, U.S. Mint is not very good at responding to correspondence. Not good at all. Very good. Very good. And here we've got the Invisible One says, buy silver, crash JPM. There you go. That was towards the end of that movement, the crash JPM. A lot of people were talking about that at the time. Silver Bear, my 3 favorite U.S. Mint coin designs. Yes, or U.S. coin designs. Thanks for sharing. Any word on when they will be out? Well, Silver Bear, I'm sorry I wasn't here to answer that 8 years ago, but by now you probably likely know that they've been released and gone. Yes, indeed, they sure have. Oh, boy, crazy, crazy. Let's keep going here. You guys are wonderful. Thanks for being here tonight. And we have got... moving forward here to this next comment from Silver Rookie 8209. Awesome video, Salivate. Glad you got it. 2444, number 244 on this one. IPS. And Surge's Knight says, nice video, some good history. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. And the Black Beard, Silver Blackbird, they look good. Wonder what the price will be. Very, very expensive. Or even more expensive now. These things have held their premium. Yep, that's right. It was Max Kaiser started that. Buy silver crash JPM, and then he went to Bitcoin. Part-time Prepper says, thanks for the update. Finally, the U.S. Mint is doing something a little exciting. Love the dime especially. The Mercury has always been one of my favorite designs. Yep. Indeed, indeed. All right. Let's press forward here. I start my coffee. We're getting down to the nitty gritty from these old videos here and comments on them. It's always nice to take a look back. Salboy, these coins look golden. Let's hope their resale is also golden. Let's hope. And they are, and they have been. They're doing very well. Multi-Gunman, appreciate the 5 stars on that. And Of the Earth says here, I'll be waiting for the release. Thanks for the update. Yes. Stuff is all the rage back then. This is a time when I was the guy that brought you the latest U.S. Mint news. Now you've got Son of a Silver Stacker and Silver Wolverine doing it. Corn Dog says, these might get me to get gold. Well, maybe if it hits 90s prices, yes. Can you imagine? That's about $200 an ounce, or $250 an ounce is how low it went. I would have bought gold back then. Joel, Ultra High Relief was last great gold U.S. release. These are nice, though. You have dates. Yes, indeed. I don't know when they were released, but they were indeed released. To positive fanfare, I will say. Silver Setso, super excited about these. Hope I'll be able to pick up a couple. Yes, indeed. Sabinator, have a good night. Thank you so much, Sabinator, for popping on tonight. I appreciate you so much. Silver Streak says, cool, I'll have to get these. Thanks for the info, SM. Thank you. All right, and yeah, we've been streaming for quite a while. We've been going here, so I think I'm going to probably say goodnight as well, too. Here's the latest prices now. Look at that. Back in negative territory for gold and silver now. But thank you, guys. We'll be back on Tuesday, though. We'll continue this and reconvene. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I've got more work to do. Got to do a couple of other videos, work on those. So the work never ends. Things continue. But thank you so much for being here. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is this: to keep your feet on the stars and keep on reaching for that ground. And we will see you on Tuesday night. And in between those times, make sure to stay tuned to the channel. I do post daily videos. I'll have a very interesting video coming out tomorrow morning. And also posting some videos today that you might be interested in. So I hope you will check those out. And I want to thank you again so much for being here. Have a good one. Take care, all. See you later.